Welcome, World Focus News. A news wave of threats from Pyongyang. North Korea declares its readiness for military action against the United States of America. And Japan calling joint air drill a serious provocation as tensions rises in East Asia. What next for the region? This is G&I News Update, and I am Veronica Limo. This week, North Korean Defense Minister issued a chilling warning. In a statement through KCNA, it claimed it's ready to take military action to counter what it calls growing threats from Washington and Tokyo. The recent aerial drill involved B-52 bombers proves the US is preparing this war. They will not stand by. North Korea points to the joint aerial exercise held on July 11 for the first time this year. US B-52H bomber blew over the region, joined by South Korea and Japan aircraft. Pyongyang sees it as an invasion rehearsal. North Korea is posturing, but they cannot dismiss the threat. Their military capabilities have grown, and their alliances with Russia is a new factor. They may be preparing to test another missile. Just days before this threat, Russia Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov visited Pyongyang. Kim Jong-un promised unconditional support for the Russia's war in Ukraine. This suggests growing military ties between two isolated powers. Analysts fear Russia could transfer missiles or satellites touched in exchange for the weapons. That could change the balance in the region. People there are tense. Japan's Ministry of Defense is on high alert. Prime Minister Fumio Kishida said it. But also Tokyo residents, they are worried with fear. The fear is like earlier 2000s, all over again. What happened in early of 2000s? Let us take a look. In January 2003, North Korea officially withdrew from the NPT, claiming it had the right to develop nuclear weapons for its defense. This, of course, shocked the international community and marked the majority escalation in the nuclear crisis. In 2005, North Korea declared it had built nuclear weapons. In 2006, it conducted its first nuclear test, a turning point in the regional security. In 2002, State of the Union Address to President George W. Bush labeled North Korea as part of the Axis, or evil, along with Iraq and Iran. This worsened the tension and pushed Pyongyang toward further isolation and aggression. Between 2002 and 2009, North Korea launched several long-range missiles, threatened to attack the United States of America and Japan. In Seoul, air raid drills have resumed in some regions. The military is closely watching for missile launch activity. Diplomacy failed multiple times. The six-party talks involved North Korea, South Korea, Japan, China, Russia, and the United States of America collapsed in 2009 after Pyongyang walked away from negotiations. North Korea now has up to 40 to 50 nuclear warheads and has tested intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBM, capable to reaching Japan, South Korea, and possible even some parts of the United States of America. In 2006, 2009, 2013, and 2017, North Korea tested nuclear devices underground with increasing explosive power. The 2017 test was estimated to be hydrogen bomb, 10 times more powerful than Hiroshima bomb. What is Hiroshima bomb? We're going to look a little bit in detail. On a quiet summer morning in Hiroshima, Japan, at exactly 8:15 a.m., the United States dropped the first atomic bomb ever used in the world. The bomb was called Little Boy, and it exploded in the air above the city without warning. The temperature at the center of the explosion reached over 100 million degrees Celsius. Buildings were instantly flattened. People within 500 meters of the blast were vaporized. They disappeared completely. Others were burned alive, trapped in the collapsed buildings, all blown away by the shockwave. Fires spread through the city, creating a firestorm that lasted 4 hours. That is what happened to Hiroshima. Many people died. And also up to now, there is the negative result of what happened. Back to this threat, White House condemned North Korea's threats. National Security Council officer called the statement reckless and reaffirmed America's commitment to its allies. Their alliances with Japan and South Korea are ironclad. They will defend their interest and their region. Meanwhile, more joint drills are expected in coming weeks, including missile defense, simulation, and naval patrol. Why does this matter? The Korean Peninsula lies at the crossroads of the three global powers, the US, China, and Russia. If conflict erupts here, it won't stay local. Enemies step here could pull in Japan, South Korea, and even China. That's what makes this dangerous. So where do they go from? Expert says, the next 2 weeks are crucial. In South Korea, test a missile or move troops toward the DMZ, expects international condemnation and a likely UN emergency session. The world will be watching satellite data and diplomatic meetings closely. The talks couldn't be higher. To recap tonight's top story, North Korea threatens military action against the US and Japan after joint drill near its border, which growing Russia ties and regional tension, rising East Asia standards at crossroads. What is going to happen? Is this war going to take place? What will this war be named? The war between Israel, America, and Iran? It was named as 12-Day War. What is the name that is going to be after this war? And what is going to be the consequences of this war? For more updates, kindly don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. This is GNI News Updates, and I remain Veronica Limo.
But we've been planning this for a month. Why can't you be serious? No, come on.
Every story begins with a journey, and ours start here. From the street to the screen. When ideas are waiting to be unleashed, a spark ignites before the magic begins. Creativity flows through every beat, every stroke, turning ideas into art, one frame at a time. A timeline of a passion, precision, and creativity. From concept to character, every step tells a story. Emotions that glow, learning, growing, and exploring through animation. Work and play, and everything in between. From humans to animals and beyond the stars, every living creature finds a home in our animations, fueling our creativity one bite at a time. Every frame is a step into another world, art and culture and storytelling intertwined. Watch your business thrive with our animated storytelling. Join us at GNI Entertainment and let's create something extraordinary together.